Welcome back. Andito naman kami papunta sa Lake Minnewanka, pero may nakita kaming magandang view dito at titingnan muna natin. Okay, samahan niyo ko. Lake Minnewanka. Wildlife area. Hi guys, ito na, papunta na kami sa Lake Minnewanka. Ang lamig ngayon dito. Ano kaya ang temperature? Check natin. Ang temperature ko ngayon dito ay 8 degrees. Tapos may kasamang hangin, kaya malamig-lamig. Yan po yung lake. Yan po yung mga boat. Parang kaya yung ticket pala. Check muna namin kung paano yung ticket para sumakay ng boat. See you guys later. Welcome to Lake Minnewanka. Ganda dito guys. Lamig. Nanigas kamay ko. Laki pala ito. Ang lake na to. Office. Okay, huwag muna tayo ng ticket. Guys, nakabili na kami ng ticket. We made it to 1 o'clock boat.
So you're gonna be in row 15?
Row 15? Okay, thank you. Oo, so guys, mag-board na kami sa aming boat. Yan.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Dalawa tayo dun.
Hi folks, you have your
Yeah.
pass.
Row 15, I
Row
think.
15?
So over here?
And I'm going to ask you to jump out into this one. I'm going to try to move as few people as possible. Take this one here. That's row 15. Okay, there's someone else.
Alis na kami. Magtutour na yung boat.
Welcome aboard the Daughter of the Peaks 2. How are you all doing today?
Good.
Terrific. We really appreciate you all wearing your masks. I'm behind these barriers with Captain Kenji here, so we will not be wearing our masks behind the barrier, maybe. But when I come into the cabin, I certainly will put my mask on. We're mandated by Alberta Health yet again to do this, so we'll do the right thing for as long as we're required. We kind of thought we were done, but now we're back. But nonetheless, it's our reality with COVID, so. Listen, welcome to Lake Minnewanka. Welcome aboard the Daughter of the Peaks 2. Before we go too far, folks, I do need to share some safety information with you. I'll share with you folks that there is an outside light jacket under each of our seats here. Is there a light on board? What? There we go. Sure. The light jacket, so he's fair enough. I understand. Because, friends making fun. All good. You know, you can get back sometime. He's there to reverse with folks. It's a good to know, folks. We're not light jacket inside the boat. It's a safety protocol. We will carry our life jackets outside the vessel. If Captain Kenji or myself were to indicate we need to use life jackets today, we would carry them outside the boat. And to put these life jackets on, they're really simple. They're reversible. It's called a keyhole life jacket. Your head goes through the head hole. One set of strings ties under your chin, and one set of strings around your waist. Super simple. There's even a picture on there in case you forget. It's all good. And if we're heading outside the boat with a life jacket, we will be looking for an emergency exit and a life raft. Up front here, this large hatch is an emergency exit. Our primary emergency exit is simply the rear door. Plus, all of our windows do count as emergency exits. If need be, we could pass through the windows. If we were to be looking for that life raft, out back, we do have one seat outside. It's been a little bit splashy today, so that seat's been getting wet. But we do have one seat outside, and when I'm finished this safety briefing, you're all welcome to share that deck. We do ask that just a maximum of 8 people on the back deck at any one time, and we close that door as the boat's traveling. But behind that seat, down by the water, by the swim platform, there's a life raft big enough for 75 people, which is a lot more than we have on this boat today. So we have lots of redundancy and all the safety we require for this lake. These boats are tested on the ocean. They're super safe. They're tested in waves, in swells, approximately 25 feet. And the biggest waves we've seen, actually Captain Kenji 11 years ago, he saw 7-foot waves out here. And those waves will be breaking over the bow. We do get surprisingly vicious weather here on this lake. And it changes quickly. So it does also refer to one of the names of the lake, Lake Minnewanka, does mean Lake of the Spirits, but the First Nations people would also call this the Spirited Waters. So water of the spirits or spirited waters, depending on the condition. So that's our safety protocol. Is everybody comfortable? Does anybody have any questions or concerns? All good. Excellent. And now the sun's coming out. This is fantastic. Our first tour today, my gosh, it was cold. We were just talking with a few folks before we set off here. I think it was 6 degrees. Captain Kenji's excited. Captain Kenji's a ski coach. And every bit of snow you folks will see up high here, that's all new. It all came last night. We were dry. The mountains were dry yesterday. And we like to say that the tide of snow is slowly coming down. In a month or so from now, we'll be dreaming about days like today. Although I did joke with some people that we're all wearing our biggest winter jackets, and I'm not sure 6 weeks from now, there's no more jackets to put on. So I guess we gotta top it out. At least us that will be left here to live in the Bow Valley. So folks, I would love to know where everybody's from. Where are you folks from? Kitchener, that's right, you already told me that. Niagara. Ontario. Funny. Edmonton. Germany on vacation or living? Vacation, welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's nice to finally get across. We don't have a lot of, very few European visitors so far. Some people from Spain. Maybe that's all I can think of. A fella from Warsaw, Poland. made by the Clovis people, those people that came from Mongolia. And those people did make their weapons, their tools in a signature way. So the archaeologists knew who, and then they did carbon dating work on some of the other artifacts found there, and then carbon dating work brought them to the conclusion that 14,000 years ago these were deposited. So now we knew who, and we knew when. So 14,000. Drumming is used to summon a spirit. Who was doing the drumming? Which was the spirit being summoned. And as the Stonies heard the drumming get louder and faster, they emerged from their shelter. They came out to look at the lake, and the lake that had been perfectly calm and quiet, all of a sudden the water was swirling like a whirlpool. Large waves formed, and those waves washed up the
Guys,
people,
ganda rito, try
and
nyo.
out of the water came a horrible creature.
It's worth it
From
naman
the
yung
waves
bayad.
came a half man, half
Albertans
fish,
have a 20%
ugly
discount.
lake monster. The lake monster tried to grab the Stony people and drag them down to the lake, and the Stonies rightfully were terrified. They grabbed their belongings, they packed up their campsite, and they fled that area with that rock flower. As I said, this valley was formed by a glacier, but we don't have an active glacier. Good questions. I'll add a little bit more to this at the end of the tour. The gentleman asked how much did the damming raise the level of the lake? About
Mga
70 to
almost
75
200
feet.
feet deep daw itong lake na ito sa naroroonan namin.
Obviously it spread much wider.
Yung sa may dulo naman daw doon.
Picture.
Doon sa dulo doon.
2008 versus
Mga around 500
1888.
feet deep.
So if we hit the point here, Sheep's Point, which we'll pass by on the way back, right here, Sheep's Point is on dry land down here. So in fact where we started our boat tour, down here, so aviaries here, they certainly are not hiding behind trees.
Babalik na kami.
Locals and tourists. That's certainly a polar bear. Polar bear will
It's
take
really a good experience cruising the lake.
That's for certain. I've had lots of experiences with bears in the backcountry, and it always turns out well so far. But yeah, it is what it is. I guess I wasn't a surfer back home in Australia. I was always 3 or 4 black bears. He's tough. Moose. Other species. And the boss and split-lip are likely as large as they are because those animals have found a way to add a massive amount of protein to their diet, whereas the majority of bears are simply eating those buffalo berries. And they're a much leaner creature if you're eating buffalo berries versus, again, using the example of the Alaskan brown bear. You see those bears squished in around a stream. They tolerate each other because there's so many fish, and the amount of food there is endless. Whereas a bear here has to fight for all those individual calories, so it's a much different reality for our bears here. Itemized here, $283.11. In 1911, that's a lot of money. It's itemized here, half of the yellowfin tuna, half a monkey skeleton, the legs of a crane wrapped in elephant skin. Mr. Norman Loxton
Malapit na kami sa
had
dock.
this lake monster created. Not sure if you could pull that off today. Nonetheless, that's the story. Part 1 and Part 2 of the lake monster. I mentioned Minnewanka Landing and being flooded. 2 other dams have been built here on the lake. Under the pink marker buoys over here, there's a second dam built in 1912 to power Bankhead, the little town that used to be down the valley, coal mining town. And then in 1941, during World War II, the final dam, this big rock wall, was built. And that's what completely flooded Minnewanka Landing and brought the level of the lake up to that approximate 70 to 75 feet.
you. Okay, labas na kami ng boat.
See you later, guys. Have a super day.
Yeah, thank
See
you.
you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. My pleasure. Have a
Sino?
good day.
Tapos na kami mag-cruise sa beautiful Lake Minnewanka. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching. See you next. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.